So today's video is going to be on how I do my winged liner. It's a little bit tricky for me to do winged liner because I love the look of that big, nice, fat, sharp wing, but unfortunately I just don't have the eyes to do it. It just doesn't look good in the way that my eyes are because my eyes are a little bit more hooded and they kind of turn down a little bit in the corners. And so I've just kind of done a few things over the years playing around with eyeliner, different types of eyeliner, to figure out what looks good for me, what kind of a wing looks good for my eye shape. So hopefully this video will help you if you do have hooded eyes or downturned eyes, or you don't have enough lid space to do a nice bold wing. Maybe you'll find some of the things in this video helpful. So if you want to see how I do my winged liner, then just keep watching and we'll get into it. So I have you zoomed in so that you can see what I'm doing. First things first, I find the easiest thing to do when you are trying to apply wing liner and you have eyes that are a little bit more hooded is to use Scotch tape. It's an easy way to make sure that you get a nice crisp line. It's an easy way to make sure that you are kind of combating that hood. So what I do is I do not start really close to the inner part of my eye. I actually start right here on the outside of my eye because I barely put any eyeliner on the top lid of my eye, because if you put dark liner on your top lid and you already have eyes that are hooded or eyes that are very closed down or turned down, it's going to make your eye look about this big. So what I do is I use the Scotch tape and I kind of actually start my wing from underneath my eye. Let me apply so that you can see what I'm talking about. I take it here underneath and I kind of place it underneath where my eye closes. So if you look really closely, you can see that the tape isn't even up to my bottom lash right down here. I kind of close my eye and I sort of start there. That way it kind of gives the illusion of being pulled up. I'm going to try really hard not to get out of frame. Oops, sorry. Told you I was trying hard not to get out of frame. This one's a little bit too far down. Now, my wings are never perfectly done because my eyes are not perfectly symmetrical. This side of my face droops down a little bit more than this side does. My Maybelline Master Precise pen eyeliner. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start at the edge of my eye. I'm going to keep it really close to my lash line and I'm going to just come out. That's about as far as I want my wing to go. So what I do is I just go in and clean up the outside. You'll see I kind of have a little bit of a thick piece coming off this wing right here, but you're going to see in a minute I'm going to go in and clean that up. So I'm going to go in and do the same thing on this side. Then I just go in and I go really close to my lash line with this felt tip liner, and then I go almost to the inside but not all the way to the inside. Oops, sorry. And the reason why I don't go all the way to the inside is because I find that with these felt tip eyeliners, the way that my eyes crinkle on the inside, because I am getting a little bit older, I'm in my mid-30s, they tend to bleed on me and you'll see them kind of go up into the crevices of my eye. So when I get to the insides of my eye, I switch to a Kohl liner. This is just the Lord & Berry Kohl liner. And then I kind of finish up the rest. And I just gently hold, I don't pull. And I got a little bit too high on this side, but that's okay because you can always go in with concealer and clean it up. Since I got a little high on this side, what I'm going to go and do is just go ahead and clean that up. I use like a flat definer brush, one like this. This one is from Sigma, to go in and just kind of clean up that line. That's the thing with wing liner, you know, not to freak out if you mess up a little bit, because you can always go back in with a little makeup remover or a little concealer, and you can always just clean it up. So now I'm reasonably happy with that, so I'm going to go ahead and pull off this tape. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with a little bit of makeup remover, and I'm just going to shape those wings up a little bit better. So I just get my brush a little bit wet with some makeup remover, and then I go in and I just kind of clean up. So basically I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to clean the edge of this. This one got a little bit wonky. The actual line of the eyeliner on my lid got a little bit wonky, but what are you gonna do? And don't get frustrated with wing liner, you know? I mean, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you may have a good day and your wing liner might be perfect, or you might have a day where your wing liner just will not work for you. So don't get frustrated with it. Just keep working with it. Like I said, this one is a little bit thicker than this one is, so I'm just going to go back in and try to fix it the best that I can. And I typically don't like to leave my bottom line completely blank, because I feel like on me it just looks a little bit strange since I have blonde eyelashes. So what I do is I just take this pencil and I kind of just line my water lines a little bit. And I just kind of take my finger and sort of smudge it. So it just looks like something's connected on the outside of my eye. And those are my wings. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and I'll be right back. Alright, so my makeup is finished. I have on my earrings and my jewelry. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video on how I do my wing liner. Hopefully some of the things that I did in the video might be helpful to you too, because I know personally I've struggled with wing liner. Like I said, you know, if you don't get it perfect the first time, just keep trying. Don't give up. It's just makeup. I mean, it washes off and you can try it again. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Click subscribe to see more videos from me. Don't forget, SPF is your best friend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!